to lie to me, bro. I can smell the shit.
Why? And we're live on tap with Southside Collection, episode 104. As if I hadn't just said we're about to be live on Twitter.
Oh man, we gotta restart it, guys. The jig is up, man.
Hey, all natural.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's the best.
Sorry, we don't have a soundboard yet, so I have to do all my Travis Scott's audibly.
Good.
Yeah.
Do that one more time. Yeah. There we go. We'll use that as our soundbite instead.
I can only do it one time.
Bro, I really like. He's done so well with those ad libs that I can't even read like OMG without oh my god.
Yeah.
Like
you read it in that
it's
voice,
in my head at all times.
Mm-hmm. Travis came a long way, bro.
Oh, for sure, man.
A long way.
He's running along those lines now. Where when the dread's getting longer, he's just getting better.
Yeah, bro.
Those are the superpowers.
Yeah.
Just like Tim. Super Saiyan, man. Those, if you cut those, his powers are gone.
True shit. So I hope I don't go bald like my Pepe. Dang. Yeah.
Or at least you give us everything you're able to by the time you do go bald.
Oh yeah, Bosley, bro. What you mean?
There you go.
I'm all over it.
Salt and pepper Tim.
Real quick, if these voices sound familiar, it's because they've both been on the show before.
I've never been here before.
Yeah, all right.
He just dropped his album, Thank You Very Mulch.
Yes, sir.
Our man Tim Woods.
Yes, sir.
And he did not. Our man Jerm. What's up, Jerm?
He just dropped his podcast on Spotify.
Oh yeah, you can find our podcast.
Our Spotify.
I mean, I was telling Garrett on the way in, it was like, man, I had some groundbreaking news. I actually stopped at Walmart, that's why I'm late, to see if I could find you guys some do-rags. And they were out.
I appreciate that.
All they had were wave caps.
I hate when that happens.
Gravy.
All right, the facade continues. Everyone still thinks I know how to tie a do-rag on this head of hair.
What? This could have been a perfect instructional.
Yeah, see?
Tim came prepared, yeah.
He has to do it. Mine is in the car.
Shout out Lil Bow Wow, bro.
The amount of like coincidence that is that he wore that is fucking great.
Is that the Bow Wow do-rag?
Yes, it is.
Dog, you a legend.
$7.99, bro.
I gotta dap my man up. Speaking of that, follow us on everything. The Durag Report. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Yes, sir.
Plug
My
it in.
man's learned how to plug real.
Real heavy.
Where do the biggest differences lie in the Bow Wow do-rag compared to the regular do-rag?
I don't know.
It's silkiness.
It's fun to tell people it's the Bow Wow do-rag.
Exactly. I seen that nigga on the.
Until Soulja Boy puts one out.
Yeah, right. And I'm all over that. I'm getting all the colors.
All of the colors.
Yeah, big Soulja.
Did
Can we
catch?
talk Soldier real quick?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Oh yeah, let's talk Soulja Boy.
Who you got the call, bro?
Oh no, this is TJ Ramirez. Should I pick up or no?
Yeah, tell him it's Baker Young.
Yeah, he's a hoe, bro. He's like, is that
asshole.
Baker, bro?
I have bad service.
Yeah.
Hang up.
Big Draco though.
Oh yeah.
Big Draco.
Garrett,
I get what he's doing, but like
you don't sound like an appreciator.
No,
you sound like a hater.
The support people are trying to give him on Twitter for like his one of his businesses.
Yeah.
I don't know all of his businesses. I'm not gonna speak on all of them, but the gaming's like the gaming shit. It's literally just knockoff game.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's like, you know, like if you ever got those.
Wow, I had no idea.
He's being sued by Nintendo.
Yeah, and that's why Nintendo hit me up, so I had to take it off the website because they wanted to buy it. It's like no. They wanted no one else to buy it. But. He may be getting his money in correct ways and other shit.
With the Soldier watch.
That's one that needs to stop. Is people are like, he's got a video game system. It's like, no, someone else made a video game system and sold it to Soldier, like putting your name on it.
He had all the boxes on Breakfast Club, but he didn't open any of those boxes.
I was waiting. They kept talking about the watch, and I never saw the watch.
And then towards the end, he was like, hey, text me those addresses. I'll make sure to send y'all the watches in the game, in the Soldier stations.
Soldier Boy, I know you listen to South
Soldier Stations.
Oh, of course.
I know you do. Show us the watch, bro. We want to see. I saw a picture of him or video of him the other day talking about, look, it got Instagram on it. I was like,
not showing you.
Not showing nothing. I was like, bro,
hey, I'm on Instagram. Fucking wrist facing the wrong way.
I thought he was going to show the camera. Didn't see nothing.
I'm gonna give him credit on this one though. He obviously saw the way the internet is moving right now, and while he was at the beginning of all this shit with marketing on internet, he
marketing on
the internet. But no, he saw how it's working right now, and he literally just went out and did exactly what he was supposed to do with the name that he already has and the platform he already has. Go on, make a meme, be a meme for a couple months.
He's the biggest troll.
Yeah. Now start a couple beefs.
Yeah. Drake.
Soulja Boy.
Drake.
Did Soulja Boy really have the biggest comeback of 2018? I feel like his comeback started at the beginning of 2019.
I'm going to say this, Fred. I know you're listening. Freddie ING, that is. Tiger had the biggest comeback of 2018.
Oh,
Tiger.
With you.
Let's pause real quick and everyone laugh at Freddie for that time. He tagged all of us in that fucking that post about the Lakers beating the Rockets. And then what happened that night? Boy, everyone just point and laugh at Freddie. Ha ha
ha. Fred loves to argue with me that Soulja Boy had the biggest. I think Fred is a troll.
Him and Soulja Boy hand in hand.
I think Fred is the biggest troll that I know personally. I thought I was a troll.
Yeah.
No, Fred ING is a troll. Cam.
Jed is a troll.
Jed is also a troll. Yeah,
he's an
those
ultimate
two.
Troll.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going in here, bro. I'm just diving in. What is this?
Dive on
and
in.
Garrett will tell you.
That is an IPA. It's a collaboration between two of the biggest California breweries.
Beer break.
Gregarious Nature.
Yeah, Stone Brewing.
Open it.
Beer break.
Stone Brewing and
like
AleSmith Brewing, both out of San Diego. Stone Brewing, like, pretty much reinvented the idea of, like, American IPA.
All right.
Look.
Hoppy, tropical, and collaborative. So what happens is when you open this, a demon comes out and takes your soul straight down. I'm excited. Let's do it.
We used to have a stone gargoyle in here.
Go ahead, open it.
Y'all need to have. Oh, let me have him open.
The crowd goes wild.
Oh, he's coming.
Y'all need to have a soundboard.
We're gonna get a new little deck, and then we'll have sound quality.
What I want to do, and this is going to be more intern work whenever we can get an intern, is they can go back, one, count all the beers we've ever had on the show, and two, take all the sound bites that we've ever opened, and let's just start a new SoundCloud for beer opening.
Yeah.
That could be ASMR.
I think there's an untapped market for that.
Y'all should hire me.
An untapped market.
Heyo.
That is an untapped. Hey, I see what you did there.
Marketable.
Carlos.
You've woken up the demon.
Oh yeah, let's get your taste review real quick. Tim always has the best beer reviews.
Earthy.
You ASMR people.
So this beer tastes very good.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's really good. It's hard. It's real IPA-ish.
I know we've had you on in the
dark.
past with Ballast Point, and so I know you've tried beer like that with us at some point, if not on your own. Personally.
How would you know you weren't there?
I watched it from afar.
Yeah.
Yeah. While they did the memoriam for my grandmother.
Yeah.
I watched y'all to make sure everything went well.
Dedication.
That's what I'm saying.
Real quick, I got Jerm's take on it. Big Soulja 2018 biggest comeback, yes or no?
I don't think it was a comeback. Big Soulja has always been here.
Oh.
He's omnipresent. All right?
Okay.
We're talking about Big Soulja.
We're talking about Big Draco. We're talking about Draco.
Tiger.
He's literally like the one to the Matrix, bro. You know what I'm saying? He is the chosen one.
I was about to say, is he a clone?
Nah, he's the real thing. He cannot be cloned because it's Big Draco.
Big Draco.
Straight up.
Is he like the way you're speaking, like just almost only as a media person, or do you really like? Is his music still good? Do you think? The music he puts out now.
I heard a song he dropped recently today. That hoe was actually kind of hard.
I haven't heard it, but I think if he play his cards right, he could be Lil B status or even more. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's just like a real novelty. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like he could do some damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's definitely a pioneer for a lot of stuff that is taking place. Like he laid the blueprint for a lot of shit. So
true. I like that comparison a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he went hard for a week. Not Lil B. Soulja, like back when he was doing all the interviews and shit.
Right.
He went hard for a week, and I think he bowed out at the right time, right when people were starting to notice that he wore that Gucci headband everywhere. That's when then he just kind of backed out a little bit.
But then again, just like Lil B, he had those pair of white Vans, and he was like, I'm not taking these hoes off until I get X amount of millions. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Hey,
fair enough.
What do y'all think their Gucci headband smells like?
Ass.
All right, three
Smoke.
things that it smells like. We'll go around the table. Let's go.
Ass, smoke, and somehow, like, without, like, combining those two, a titty bar.
All right, nice.
Inside of a backwood.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wet dog hair. And whatever DJ Academic's butt will smell like.
I got
that whole interview was a plant.
Man, I got sporting waves on the inside around the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously a backwood. I'm gonna say a white Russian backwood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The stench lingers a little more.
Yeah,
on
just a
the
little bit longer, you know.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, they probably packs it pretty tight, you know.
Yeah.
Probably the trash is weed. But dang.
You think Big Soulja smoking trash?
Yeah, I think he's smoking stepped on.
Oh man,
it's steps.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Big Soulja. You my dog. Damn, I don't even know the third one. I don't even know what the third one could be.
Joe Budden podcast said it smelled like playoff basketball.
Yeah,
that was
that's
fucking
exactly.
great.
I was crying. Yeah.
I actually think that hoe smells like 360 wave.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it smells like
the
that.
blue
hoe.
can.
And yes, Jupe.
Not jupe.
Jupe. I think it smells like Jupe and probably
which color Jupe?
The pink one. I
Okay.
actually used to wear that one in high school. I thought it was tight until everybody started playing me like, you wear Jupe, dog? I'm like, yeah. What you mean? Shout out my nigga Larry, bro, because he put me on Jupe, man.
That's not a Fred.
Yeah. Also, not shout out Larry.
Yeah, I know, right? I wonder if Larry still wear Jupe.
He always seemed like
Larry,
a Jupe kind of
hit us
guy.
up. Let us know.
The day I seen Jupe in the gas station, I was like, okay, bro. I see why everybody been talking about me. So what's my third thing? Probably like knockoff Nintendo cartridges.
No shit, yeah. He's packing
Whatever you blow out of the Nintendo game, all somehow scooped up, like shake, and just fucking pasted on the inside.
He was going fed too, talking about like, you know, y'all buy all this shit made in China, then y'all want to talk shit about Big Soulja for getting his shit made in China. What's the difference?
Look, man.
That's right, Big Soulja.
Big Soulja, that durag. I mean, that headband was filthy.
Now, he's selling a gaming system that has calculator games on it.
And
I
that's
didn't even like what games they got.
so. That's the
there.
thing. It's like if you go to like a flea market, bro, you can grab this little system that has like 200, 300 emulated games on it. It's just a system with all these games uploaded like illegally. But no one's ever put their fucking face on it.
Yeah.
It's so Big Soulja.
It's like the game where like this like you're running on the tiles, you have to go through the holes as it like progressively goes up towards the top.
It's like no
Snake.
It allegedly has, and it could also be like a tri-system because like they have those now. Like people have maneuvered like these things. They've made tri-systems where you can put a Nintendo cartridge in there, a Sega cartridge. That's kind of how it sounded to me. But it has games built in it.
So you got trap phone games.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically.
Yeah, Super Wario Brothers.
Get out of here, bro. So no Streets of Rage.
No. He had Rage Street.
Yeah, Rage Street.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Rage Street.
Oh man, I want to get into it right now, man. Literally a year and some change, not even like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, Tim, we had you on this show and you had told us that in a few days you were going to start Mulch Monday. It was your New Year's resolution to drop a song and a video every week for a year.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ, man. Boy, did you deliver on that promise.
Look where it's brought him now.
Right.
Yeah. Boys that went on tour and did a whole like little shindig.
You wearing $8 do-rags.
Yeah, I'm wearing $8. I didn't came up, dog.
Man.
I got a purple what material is
Satin.
this? Satin.
Yeah.
Do-rag.
Humble. He's humble, man.
They paid me to be here, y'all.
That's a paid spot.
Yeah, they Uber me and everything.
Not the XL.
Yeah, the XL.
My man was sitting in the middle seat.
Yeah, heck yeah, and nobody was in there, you know.
Anyone that volunteers to sit in the middle seat, you can't trust. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
They haven't spoken to their parents in a while.
Yeah. But so how has Mulch Monday, really helped shape your career in this last year?
So it's made me realize a couple of things that I can actually keep doing this stuff on a continuum. Because I used to be to the point where it's like, dang, bro, I just made this hard ass song. I'm gonna blow up now, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, and it's just like, bro, you got a million of these, and you just keep going. It just like every week it would push me, like, and sometimes people don't know this, but like sometimes it would be like literally Saturday and I finish a Mulch Monday.
Yeah,
like, I was writing them hoes every week. Now with this one, like I've got a couple in the bag, and I'm trying to stack as much as I can, but like I was writing them hoes every week, stressed out. I wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't doing anything. And if you pay attention, like the first 4 episodes, I was doing all the animations on them hoes. I was editing all them hoes. But man, I just sat down at the end of 2017, and I was like, look, I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I was like, man, I'm gonna do a song every Monday, and I'm gonna drop a video to it. Before, like, I didn't even know Toby was doing Get Twisted Sunday.
Right. Yeah.
I came across this guy named Coda the Friend. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He's from New York or whatever, but he did something. It wasn't on a weekly basis, but he would just stand in front of a wall and kind of rap and like have the words at the bottom. I was like, I could do that. I could do that a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out Coda the Friend. His music is tight. Y'all should check him out. But I did it, and I surprised myself. I did 52 freaking episodes, man. 52 weeks, bro. And Lita probably hates me for it, but I mean, I did them all. So
like watching a mad scientist, in the lab.
She was like, you don't ever want to go anywhere anymore. You don't have to do anything.
My man was tired.
We're always scouting out new places to record for Mulch Monday.
Are you looking at me, or are you looking past me at a new location?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, do you hear these bars, though? You know
right?
That was one of the things that stood out, was none of them were like throwaways.
No.
Yeah. None of them were like, you were like, I'm gonna let the beat shine on this one. It was like, no, bars.
Scoop, doo-doo.
With great production at that, too.
Shout out Baker Young. Shout out Jet, or... Bro, Jet got so many damn names. Z Jethro. Shout out Z Jethro. Shout out Keyboard Kid. Shout out, it's a lot of people, bro. It's
52 tracks.
Shout out me, bro. The first couple of Mulches I was producing.
Did your brother produce any of them?
Shout out Mo.
Yeah.
Or himself. You know what I'm saying? He be getting mad at me, but shout out my brother, though. You know what I'm saying? He produced some, man. It's crazy.
So which part of the process did you find harder? The videos or the songs?
The videos.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I would sit there and I have like just random footage of, like, I'd be like, okay, you look weak right here. You can't use none of this. You looking real friendly, but I am friendly. You know what I'm saying? But
I'd hate to see what was friendly based on some of the Carl like stuff they got in there.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Stuff like that.
Like even Taz. So shout out directed by Taser. So Taz be getting mad at me because he like, you just hate yourself. Because sometimes I'll see someone be like, bro, take that out right now. Before we even drop this mug, take that out. I look too weak. But anyway, what was the question? I don't even know.
Just which process was harder, the videos or the song? Don't blame the juice, man.
One of the things I wanted to know about it, because when you set a goal like that, it's very easy, just human nature, to go hard for like a month and a half.
Right.
And then kind of let it taper off. And then find the excuse of like, okay, man, you start telling yourself every Monday is pretty fucking difficult.
Right.
Do you remember, was there a specific Mulch Monday where you go, oh yeah, I can definitely do this every week and will? Or was there ever a time, I guess, where you thought maybe 2 months is good?
I think I was just on like autopilot. It was just kind of like a job. It turned into a job at that point. It was like, okay,
I got a deadline.
You got a deadline. You got to do something. So I never really had that thought process. It was just like, you said you was gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I don't want to say that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that because that's not politically correct. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. It's a term that Tory uses a lot that is not politically correct. So I'm not even gonna say it.
Now you definitely can't say it because if you say it now, you're gonna make Tory sound like an asshole.
And I'm gonna ruin his whole thing.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Just got in the groove of doing Mulch Monday, bro, and it just kind of became like a reflex, like just doing it all the time. You know.
How closely do you try to relate the videos to the songs?
So at first it was just like, oh, that looks tight. Let's go shoot over there. And then eventually, like with this new season, we're trying to relate the videos more to the songs now. So like the first one we dropped was Baggage Claim. You can see like the paper airplanes and stuff like that. And it really wasn't bar heavy because now I'm kind of focusing on like sonics and stuff. Like I want to make songs, you know what I'm saying? So like I got bars for days, and I realized that with doing Mulch Monday, it's like, bro, how did you come up with that? And I'm not even trying to gas myself or make myself look like anything, but I'd be like, damn, like
you put out 52 songs last year.
That's what I'm saying,
on a weekly
bro.
basis. You're allowed to gas yourself
every Monday.
Drake, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But 52 freaking songs, bro. So that just put like a fire up under my ass, like pause. But anyway, you know. I'm just ready to go. Keep going, man. I probably might do it until I reach 100.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Really think about it after that?
Yeah, and then like consider what my options are. Should I start trapping or like I don't know.
Am I gonna get this RAV4? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Dang.
Is there anything that you want to drop like in between all this, like all the Mulch Mondays?
So Lita has been getting on me. Lita and Jet actually, they be like, "Well, is Mulch Monday all you're gonna do, or are you gonna get some music out?" So I've been thinking about that too. So I got something that I've been saving some good songs for. Not to say that any of the Mulch songs are trash, but it's something I want to call the Floral Print.
Okay.
And I'm saving some juicy material for that. You know what I'm saying?
Very nice.
Do some of those songs, like the Mulch Monday songs specifically, do some of them start out like a full 3-minute track sometimes and you trim down what you think needs to be there, or do you build from it? Okay.
Heck no. So like my goal was like, at first my goal was like verses. Then it became hooks, verse, and another hook. And then with this season, what I'm trying to do, don't hold me to it, but I'm trying to do 2 verses too. So, so we'll see.
We're going to hold you to that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking for lyrical miracle, bro.
Yeah, it ain't enough words in the dictionary, dog. But yeah.
Did as I know at the beginning, you could try to kind of keep it into that 60-second time frame a little bit.
Yeah, true.
And then Instagram let us put more videos.
Yeah, that's tight. Instagram kind of trash though because like
you're not wrong.
I be wanting to see like the views and stuff.
Yeah.
But like if you do multiple videos, it just shows you the likes. So I'm like, what the shit, you know? But yeah, man.
My bad.
No, I saw
Instagram is listening. Come on, get better.
Get better, Instagram. Hey, y'all remember that update, bro? And they changed that whole like in 5 minutes.
I woke up and I missed
to
it.
the side.
Bro,
I missed it by like 5 minutes.
And I woke up and what is
like
this?
as soon as I thought it was trash, I went back in the IG. It was done. I was like, bro, this whole trash. And then I closed it, and it was gone.
It was like the Mandela effect. I didn't actually think it happened because like I never experienced it, but I saw people showing it working. I was like, no, this is awful.
Garbage.
I didn't even get to see that. Like, I didn't see anyone's screen recording or anything. I just saw everyone going in on it. Like, oh my god, how could they? How could like?
It wasn't worth the screen record.
Yeah.
Like, it was trash.
What was it though? You said like they scroll on the side, or
yeah, you could scroll.
It was pretty much like their Instagram was just one. Like standstill moment, and you just scrolled like as if there were multiple pictures for one post, but it was all the posts.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know what they were thinking in terms of like, what if someone did post 3 pictures?
They thought they were cool.
They thought they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They're like, let's just fuck it. Let's just make it Tinder.
Sounds like uneventful Tinder. Yeah, I was about to say same thing.
Uneventful Tinder. Heck yeah. That was trash.
Oh well. Uneventful Tinder.
Man. Shit.
But thank you very much on all streaming platforms. Go jam them up right now.
On all DSPs.
Heck yeah.
How did you decide where to cut down and like for Thank You Very Mulch?
So I picked.
You had 52 tracks to pick from.
I know. I picked some of my favorites, and I picked like a lot of like crowd favorites.
Right, I saw you kind of putting the Instagram polls out there. Yeah,
and I was getting a lot of interactions. It's crazy. And when I went on tour with Toby, like, it kind of let me know, like, okay, people really like Caribou. Right. Like, they were like literally saying Caribou. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, okay, that mug gotta go in there. Fertilizer, TJ, like so many people would hit me up on via text messages. They'd be like, bro, what's that song? I would blind to them. It was like, what is that song name or whatever? And like I would go and I'm like, I think it's Mulch 30 something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I done made a lot of songs. But eventually, like, boys would just text me, you know, or post little videos and stuff, and I began to realize, like, dang, these are like some of the favorites. So when you got 52 songs to choose from, you know, people will let you know.
You talked about the tour. That was L.A., Atlanta, D.C., and Y.
Yeah.
And had you not been in any of those cities before?
So I've actually been to all of those cities at different times in my life, but never to perform. So first stop, LA was what's it called? Is that me? Oh, look at Taz. Hi, I'm doing a show. So anyway, LA was live. We did the Roxy and
legendary.
Crazy, mad love. So there was a lot of PV people there.
Really?
A lot of PV people in LA.
That was the first night?
First night.
Interesting.
Crazy. I thought it was gonna be smoked out. It really wasn't. Houston was the most smoked out. That's where you smell all the Doty at.
Shout out.
But yeah, shout out to Ace, bro. But like some people were already there. Like, Tim, what's up? What's up? Hey, Tim, woo. They announced me and they was like going crazy and stuff. And I was just like, I don't know that many people in LA. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to doing my thing and it was all she wrote. So when I got off stage, I went back up. I was going back upstairs to the green room. And this light-skinned dude looked familiar, whatever. He was coming upstairs, and he was like, "Your music hard." And I had a ooh hoodie on, so I was like, "This nigga probably think I'm Toby." So I was looking around. I was like, "You talking to me?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm talking to you." And I was like, "Bro, you look familiar." And I was like, "Oh, this is Jadena."
Oh wow!
Oh, shit.
Classic man.
Yeah.
I'm a classic.
He's a classic man.
Yeah.
He was very classic. You know what I'm saying? So he dabbed me up. And I was like, "Bro, you Jadena, bro." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Bro, I'm a fan. I really like what I saw on stage." And I was like, Me? You know what I'm saying? He's like, quit playing.
And you know I'm not Toby, right?
Yeah. You sure? You know. Wale was there. I didn't get a chance to talk to Wale, though. I think he came and went and paused. And then Yvonne, I always mess her name up, but from Insecure. Her and her husband came up and it was like, "You live at 5," all this other stuff. I was like, I was kind of, I had like the deer in headlights situation going on.
Starstruck.
I was like,
I just seen you on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I only see you on TV.
You don't know me, but I've seen you on TV.
Right, exactly. So she was like, "You are, you know, your music tight and all that." So I was like, "Damn, that's pretty dope." And then the next night was
Atlanta.
It was Atlanta.
Literally on the other side of the map.
Yeah. They was wildin'. In Atlanta. And I thought actually Atlanta weather was gonna be better, but New York and DC's weather was actually way better than Atlanta's. It was super cold. And like y'all know, I got those color changing cups. They change when they cold.
Yeah.
They was already the colors that they were supposed to be when I got off the plane and stuff. But Atlanta was tight. Then after that was DC. DC was hard. I met it's a guy you should check out. His name is Foggy Raw. He's Foggy Raw is hard. Foggy Raw is super dope. I think he just opened up for Wale and stuff. You know, the whole DC DMV family. And New York was dumb lit. Nas was supposed to be there, and I think if he was, I'm glad he wasn't there because I probably would have just like shit bricks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm glad he wasn't there. But I met Jill Scott. She was cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And Spice Adams was there. I don't know if y'all familiar with Spice.
I saw your post with him.
Miss Jill. Hey, Miss Scott. I know you probably follow Tim. Hey, Miss Scott.
Nah, I don't think she followed me. You know, it was brief. Like, I was like, I'm Tim. You know what I'm saying? I was like out of there. But
Spice Adams is cool.
He's funny as hell.
Yeah.
And I think for some reason he's my uncle. Like, I don't know why. I think he's all of our uncles. Like,
Little do we know.
Yeah, little do we know. He's related to all of us. But yeah, but each night was like dumb lit. Like they were showing crazy love. Like I really felt like I could have crowd surfed, but Toby was like, "No, we don't do that here." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not our vibe or whatever. But I wanted to jump on top of some people, dog, because they were showing so much love. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you like it? Like the tour life, you know, the flying around.
So like
was it tiring at all?
Tour life has its ups and its downs.
Yeah.
So tour life is really fun. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're like with a group of like, you know, like-minded, cool people and stuff. But bro, like boys was getting the majority of their sleep on planes and trains and stuff like that.
Inside of cars.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And like me, the way my stomach is set up, all the different foods and stuff, I was like, each time I had to go on stage, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Each time I had to go on stage, boys had the boo-boo, bro. but I fought through that mug, and I performed, gave them my best performance, and boom, it's Murder, She Wrote. So yeah.
Did y'all do 10 toes at all during y'all shows?
Oh yeah, we did 10 toes for every one of those mugs, yeah.
Do it during your set or his set?
During his set.
Yeah.
Yeah, during his set. And the crazy thing about it, bro, like, I think we were, I think it was LA, the first stop.
Right.
And like, I'm not really like an emotional dude, but like, boys really like got a little something in their eye. You know what I'm saying? Cause like Fat would look at me and she'd be like, yeah, they singing your words. And I was like, dang, it was like really surreal. Cause like over 500 people every night, Toby would, before he would bring me out, over 500 people. I don't care if anybody ride for me. And my enemies try to slide on me. And like, they're singing the whole hook verbatim. And I'm just like, bruh, this shit is crazy. This shit is wild. I felt it for real, for real. And if you don't know, like, 10 Toes was actually Mulch Monday 16.
Right.
And glad you said it, because I was going to ask, but also I was going to ask off mic, just in case it was like a, you got rid of it to make it Tobe's song or whatever.
Nah, heck nah. Heck nah.
Yeah, because when I heard the song, I was like, yeah, this sounds familiar too. I went back and I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, man. He really liked that mug, so I was like, let's do something to it. So.
Because, I mean, y'all go back, right?
Well, I actually met Toby last year.
Okay.
To be real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't been knowing Toby that long. I saw his What Is For video when he was rapping at the Metro stop or whatever, and I was like, damn, I used to ride Metro. Crazy guy.
Right.
You got me.
I'm from the West. I'm not from the SWAT, but I'm from the West. You know what I'm saying? I used to ride the Met. So, and the bars he was spitting was hella tight. And I was like, bro, this dude tight. So I reposted his stuff. He gave me a follow. And just so happened, when I went to his dope art show, it was like his last dope art show that he did. He was shouting me out and he was like, don't make me get Tim Woods up here. I was like, you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Me? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we got a chance to chop it up because I wanted to show some love. He was doing big stuff. And he was like, yeah, I'm a big fan of your song called Sugar Coated. And Sugar Coated was the intro to TBA.
The legendary.
Shout out Freddie Inglewood.
Mama, I'm gonna get on this plane.
Yeah. So, like, anyway, he was just like, yeah, I'm a big fan of that song. And I was like, bro, I dropped that mug, like, years ago. He thought it was new.
Yeah.
And, like, rapped it verbatim to me. And I'm like, bro, but you're Toby in the
you're
right.
You know what I'm saying? You doing all this stuff. He was like, bro, I like that song. I've been a fan. So after that, we chilled out a little bit. We started going to church together. I'm not really big on church like that, but I started going to church with him and Fat. Me and Lita would go get stuff to eat with them and just chop it up. And eventually, I was going on tour, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
you told like the most small version of that story when you were on stage at that house party, the backyard performance.
Oh yeah.
You told like a super small version of that.
Yeah.
And so that's why I misunderstood. Thought y'all like went back and then just kind of like you went Tim Woods' way, he went Tobe's way. Right. But that's even fucking cooler that he just found you like pretty much through social media. And
real talk. And he came to the show, and it really wasn't a lot of people or whatever. But I don't know if Toby would have been ready for like a Bloom Fest.
Right.
Because it would have been like too much of a lot of stuff
going
on in Bloom Fest. And, you know, he kind of like straight edge, so you know, but he's dope though. You know what I'm saying? Good guy.
I was listening to Bun B talk on his Instagram live the other day, and he was talking about how he reached out to Toby to be on his album,
right?
And how Toby had respectfully, you know, like you know, I'm not with the. I'm not with like that. I don't swear in my bars, all this other stuff.
Right.
You know, it had to line up perfectly, and I just don't think it's lining up right now. But I was like, I respect that because that's hard to say.
Nah, he told me that, and I was like, bro, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You deny Bun B, but like it's several people that have approached Toby about like records,
Right.
like any big name in the Ace that you can think of has reached out to him, but it's like, nah, I'm not doing it if it's got A, B, and C in it. Right. And I can respect them, but
sticks to his guns.
Me, like I don't know. Like if Bun B was like, hey bro, this song about hoes, I don't know if I could turn it down. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna say. That I think is nice that you were able to go on that tour with him and like get that relationship that y'all have now. Is because he reaches a fan base that I definitely think you deserve, where it's pay attention to the bars. Right. But then, like, going back as far as we've known you, you also are very able to make, like, turn up music that still has bars in it. And so, like, that's where, like, the Bloomfest is where you can get your, more of your crowd surf.
By the way,
performance on
Bloomfest 3 is on the way.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna come out with some shirts. I hope nobody steals this, but whatever. I'm gonna come out with some shirts. They just dropped an article about In Bloomfest. Yeah. And it's never coming back, so I'm gonna put that on the shirt.
Oh, it's not coming back? I thought about that today.
Losers. Toast.
The chick I was dating last year was like, hey, me and my friend want to get In Bloom tickets. Do you want to come with us? And I was like, nah.
It's over.
She goes, you don't like these artists? And I was like, no, because they literally stole the name and, like, out of respect. And she goes,
the festival wasn't really that good anyways.
She goes, that's dumb. And I was like, watch it fail.
Losers. But anyway, how you gonna come back from Astroworld Fest anyway? You know what I'm saying? Who can compete with that?
Right. You might as well team up with him if he'll allow it at that point.
Not. But anyway, yeah. So.
What was that last night in New York like? It was like the end of the tour. Y'all wrapped it up. What was that?
Yeah, New York was litty.
Like between you and Toby specifically.
Between me and Toby, like Toby is a very so. He says, oh, I'm not that deep, you know what I'm saying? But dude is deep, so like a lot of times...
He raps. Yes, you are.
He's deep. So a lot of times like Toby would be like in a hotel room or he had a lot of stuff going on. He was talking like the Steve style. He was doing stuff like, so a lot of times I would be like with Luke or Keyboard Kid or, you know, like the team and like Toby would just be knocking out business. But usually we would link up when it was time to eat or before the show rehearsals and then after the show. But like Toby it's all love, bro. Like he's definitely like somebody who tries to keep me in like in a certain like he tries to keep me in line, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I want to do some stuff. You know, I've been to Bloomfest. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to wild out. You know what I'm saying?
There's a duality to Tim Woods.
There's definitely a duality. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with Mulch Monday, what I tried to do was like take the bars and the turn up and try to see if I could mix them together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but shout out Toby though.
What was that set list like for you on the tour? So
I think I opened up with Grand Marnier, which is Mulch episode 10, where I'm screaming on that mug.
Yeah.
Shout out RIP XXX because I actually my little brother himself put me on Up, his Up freestyle. And I was like, this hard. So that was the inspiration behind that yelling part.
I see that. Yeah.
And I was like, dang. So I opened up with that. And then after that, I did Richard Pryor, which is when the one I did on the Westbury football field. And then after Richard Pryor, I believe it was Red.
Yeah.
The one I shot in front of, what was that, Foodorama? In the West.
Right around the corner from my house. Didn't hit me up.
Straight up. I didn't even know.
I was fucking with you, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then,
this time.
After Red, I believe it was Fertilizer, Caribou, and then what did I end with? I can't even remember.
Damn, don't even remember the closer.
I hope Dorothy showed up occasionally because that.
Dorothy did not because you know.
Fuck your hopes.
Well, I was also.
Which is like 52 seconds long, right?
Based on what I imagine, maybe I imagine he let you have artistic freedom for his tour, but
for sure.
But Dorothy does definitely more have weed references.
It has weed references. It says Poo Nanny. Like I actually remember before the show we did in Houston. I rapped it. Like Toby was liking all my stuff. But Fat was like, nope, he said Punani, and it was over. You know what I'm saying? So I respect like the whole thing that he's got going on. Kids be coming to his shows and stuff. Yeah. Like we were in Atlanta, and it was two brothers. They were like sitting on the edge of the stage in Atlanta. Two young cats, like super duper young. But I'm talking about both of them was rapping verbatim, all of Toby's stuff, even the hard parts. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know them parts. Yeah. Like, dang. So the influence, it kind of like let me realize, like, open my mind, like, dang, okay, it's bigger than what I'm making it.
Yeah.
You know?
Is that something that you're going to carry with you, like, in the music that you make going forward?
I just said nigga in...
in Punani, like, 12 seconds ago.
Yeah. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. But, like, as far as, like, cursing and stuff, I'm going to try to, like, veer away from it. Because on a business aspect, Toby, like, actually gave me a lot of game, too. Like, it's easier for a Gatorade to endorse you, or it's easier for, like, you know, people to endorse you if you're not, they don't have to think twice. It's like, okay, he doesn't curse and he doesn't say the N-word, boom, let's put him on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's easy. But Tim got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
The other thing I was like, because it seems like he has a very nice setup of discipline that has clearly led him to a nice place where he's at.
Oh yeah.
And so it's proven to work, but that doesn't mean it's gonna work for Tim Woods.
Right.
Literally step by step by step.
It's like putting on someone else's shoes, then you're about to be as fast as them.
And like y'all were probably able to trade game without even noticing it. Like
right.
And so
sure.
It's very obvious he like reveres you, like, because to be as straight edge as he is, to bring someone on tour, that you do have songs where you fuck around on.
I was a risk.
You
know what I'm saying?
A risk to the brand.
Yeah, had he been to Bloomfest, he probably would have been like, okay.
No EJ throwing blunts off the stage.
You know what I'm saying? This is not what I'm
shout out
about.
to AJ.
Yeah,
shout out Noe J, bro.
Hello.
Yeah. I can't wait for his new video, too.
The 4th.
Oh,
I did see. Yeah, that did look good. I'm excited for that one.
The boy was lying on that.
Oh, yeah, you guys just recently had him on 2WessBoyz, right?
Yeah, we did, man. That's the new homie, man.
Yeah.
So, anytime I can show anybody some love, y'all know, I show everybody love.
Nah, hell yeah.
For sure.
That's my guy. Y'all don't even know.
That's not what you were saying before you got here. You're like, Jerm's always fucking late.
I didn't say that.
I know you didn't. I know them since.
I bet he's not even
It was me, Harlow.
It was me. Trying to help the
was.
Show. You know? He was literally late because he was trying to add something to the show. I can always respect that.
Respect.
I've known my man since Christopher Columbus.
Straight
there
up.
You go.
Yeah. Y'all know about Christopher Columbus?
Let's take it all the way. Oh, y'all know.
When was that? Like 2011?
No, that was like 9, 10.
9?
Yeah.
That's not the. That was a tape, right?
Yeah, it's actually it's exclusively on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
So if you can find that hoe.
God bless.
That was the first, I think, solo project.
You got to sift through all the Christopher Columbuses on Bandcamp,
God
bro.
Bless.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm trying to find that video I was talking about earlier, though.
Oh,
Tim with no hair rapping.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
I think I know Tim when he just had a fade.
Nah, heck yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I seen
the world is mine.
I'm sorry, what?
Trash. Hey, actually, I may have had
Put the
dreads
preview on there. Let's see.
It looks like you have like they're coming in. You're brushing your teeth.
I had them BDBs.
He had the beaties. He had the twisties.
Yeah.
Other than you know like game and camaraderie, what did you really take from that tour with Toby?
So I've been doing this my whole life, but like my live performance is just where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And if I can hook you in the live performance, you're going to be a fan forever.
Right.
So, like, I gained a lot of fans on the road. So, that made me realize, like, I need to do some traveling.
Yeah.
You know, and I need to kind of go back over those cities and continue to build those relationships and stuff. Because, like, I love Houston. You know what I'm saying? I love the crap out of Houston. But, like, it feels like when you're not from somewhere, they're more, you know, tuned in. You know what I'm saying? They're like, let me give this guy a chance because he's not, oh boy, I went to high school with, or I seen this guy in the gallery or whatever, you know.
He traveled to my city to perform, probably for a reason. Like
exactly.
Yeah, so
but it was wild. Like, I was in D.C. and somebody screamed out. It was like, do H2O. And I was like,
classic.
I was like,
that was me on FaceTime.
I was like, I was like, first and foremost, I can't do that, hoe, because it's too much cursing.
Yeah.
And then 2, like, I had to realize, like, dang, you're not in Houston no more. Somebody just told you to do H2O. Like, that shit was crazy.
Do Baywatch. I'm just I'm thinking of the worst song they could have called out, like, content-wise.
Toby, like, is like a no-nonsense type of dude, so he was just like, bro, you curse one time, I'm finna walk out on your set.
And take the mic.
Take the mic. It's over for you. You going back.
That's fair though. Like you said, he has kids there. I mean, he has his business to take care of.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then more shouts out to you for maintaining yourself through that tour.
Yeah, I was practicing not cursing. It was so hard.
I know it was.
Yeah, bro, because I, like, my main thing is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all motherfuckers having a good time. Some shit like that, so.
That's something I think we all liked when we first, like, started seeing you at shows is, like, yeah, the music's great and you can hear it anytime, but, like, you have a stage presence almost like a comedian.
Right.
Where, like, you walk around and you're, like I said before, you used to always point out Lita and be like, everybody, that's my fine-ass girlfriend.
Right. Yeah.
All right, now stop looking at her.
Straight up. So,
yeah,
I like to interact with people.
Yeah. I also put you in that category because you were talking about like your performances, like they're where they need to be, and that's kind of I put you like in the same category as a Fat Tony, where what I tell people when we do pop-ups that don't know him, like at his shows, like you're gonna be hooked when you see him perform.
By the way, speaking of Christopher Columbus, Fat Tony's on there.
Word.
ADD is on there as well. A lot of people don't know me and Tony got history. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
Okay.
Tony is really good people, and he showed me a lot of keys to the game. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just like giving up a stupid amount of game. He was like, "Hey, do this real quick." You know what I'm saying? See how it works out. So Tony is for sure like a great friend of mine.
That's what's up.
Good guy.
I like hearing shit like that when two genuine ass people.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't know y'all even really knew each other like that.
Nah.
And so,
crazy thing is, I was working at Walgreens in 3rd Ward, and like one of the ladies who were coming there all the time was actually this nigga's mama, and I had no idea. Like, and one time he took me to the crib, to his house in a tray or whatever, and she was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey," she was like, "You that guy from Walgreens?"
Did I forget something at the store?
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, "Damn, you Fat Tony's mama?" Like, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, man.
But yeah, that's the energy I get from your performances. That's what I would compare it to. If anyone that never saw you before, I'd be like, yo, watch a set. You're gonna be a fan. You're gonna walk away, wishing you knew all this guy's music.
Yeah, man.
So for sure. I hope that practicing the non-cursing is gonna help you out in the future here. Because I'm hearing. Through the grapevine that that you finally did start on those Blasian babies that you've been talking about.
Nah.
The grapevine being Instagram.
That joke is on the way. He's gonna be here. Crazy thing is, he may be here on April 20th. I don't know. So it's April 20th through the 29th. That's what we're,
Did you just break the fucking printer?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens if you have to pee on the live
Go
podcast?
ahead.
I gotta pee. Where the bathroom at though?
Right when you walk out, there's a men and a women's. We're not judging.
Okay, so
but the women's restroom is better well kept.
Okay.
Of course you know.
Don't take the microphone with you.
I'll be back. I gotta pee.
Pissy.
Well, while Tim uses the restroom, and obviously
we're here with that boy Big Jerm.
Dark as shit.
One of the
lights are automatic. They'll turn on once you start moving your arms. Flail.
One of the WessBoyz.
One of 2WessBoyz. He won our game night.
Hello, Kang.
On our birthday.
That's right.
Yeah, you won our game night. One time for that boy.
And then also
the champ.
Also part of the Durag Report.
Shout out to the fellas, Corey and Roy, the Durag Report followers.
So when did y'all get that one started?
Was it October?
Yes.
October?
I knew the answer. I was like a cop. I knew the answer to the question. October 20th.
You been drinking tonight?
October, man. Yeah, man. It was something that me and Roy were talking about for maybe a couple months at a hookah spot. We were it was actually gonna be his podcast, and I was just giving him ideas and creative, direction.
Right.
And it was gonna be something at a hookah spot. I actually had the notes still, which is crazy. It was gonna be at a hookah spot.
Filter tips.
It was gonna be something at a hookah spot, and we were gonna record there and had like a live studio. Pod day at the Zen Lounge. Shout out Marcus's Zen Lounge and Katie. It's the best hookah spot in Katy.
Okay. Very specific.
Yeah, Hookah Talk. That's what the name of it was going to be. Hookah Talk. And we were going to actually have auditions for a female guest host, a female host. But it turned out we didn't find that, and
they all we opened it up. We had 2 people come in, both terrible. Yeah.
we trying to elevate the ladies out here, and they
didn't want to be elevated.
Yeah, so we found Corey.
Trying to come out here and get elevated.
We ran a group together. It was called Laker Boys, and we changed it to the Duraggers, and the rest was history. And thanks to Garrett, we're on Spotify now.
I don't know if I would continue to call yourselves the Duraggers just in case you get MAGA country coming after y'all.
Oh shit.
I'm telling you that because I care about you.
Definitely screw MAGA country.
Oh, coming for him.
Hot take.
Definitely just went in women's restroom.
That's what's up. Like I said, we're not here to judge. Sorry, I turned your mic down, but Tim did go in the women's restroom.
Okay, yeah, if you didn't hear it on his mic.
So, Lita just text me, thank you. Boy, you better turn it down. No hoes. Love listening and watching you.
Right. Shout out to the wife.
I guess we'll send the hose away. Y'all can go home.
Yeah.
They're all behind the camera.
Go away, hoes.
Yeah, they were all here for Jerm anyways, but get out of here. Go home.
Yeah, no hoes.
Nothing to see here.
Not at all.
They were just fans of the Durag Report.
Dang.
Let's talk about, real quick, obviously Sunday, the big game. I wanted Jerm to come in here. He gets to talk.
That's right.
Yeah. You got to do this once a year and really mean it.
Yeah.
That's right.
And literally once a year because then the Patriots in the Super Bowl every year.
Back again.
I'm going to start. We had a Patriots fan on our sports podcast last night, so I'll start the same way. Mm-hmm. When did you become a Patriots fan?
I became a Patriots fan after the Houston Oilers left town and became the Tennessee Titans, and there was nobody to watch it.
Sad.
And I wasn't going to be a Cowboys fan. And, Drew Bledsoe and the boys were on TV, Terry Glenn and the boys a couple Sundays, and I liked how they played, and I was like, okay, I don't have to be for the Cowboys.
Well,
that's a good natural story.
And
though.
I didn't know.
I liked how they played. Like that's how it's supposed to be, man.
And I didn't know.
You predate last night's guest. He became a Patriots fan because they enabled him to see Janet Jackson's titty, which still goes back 15 years. So I had to respect it.
I didn't know we were gonna get Tom Brady. Nobody knew what he was gonna be.
Right.
We thought Drew Bledsoe was the man.
Right.
And Tom
Brady was like a meek quarterback.
And 19 years later,
right.
Here we are. But Janet Jackson's titty.
That's what swung him.
Pretty persuasive.
Which is fair because that could have turned him into a Panthers fan just as easily, but they lost.
True.
Jake Delhomme.
Shout out to Adam Vinatieri.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that titty.
My dad.
And that titty.
And one time for Justin Timberlake.
JT.
My dad does not like football. He likes the halftime show.
Of course.
And that was I think that was the first or second year that TiVo was a thing.
I had TiVo, exactly.
He said, was that Janet Jackson's breast?
Yeah, he was just whining it. Yep.
Do you want to have that forever?
Look, man, I remember my folks at the TiVo box like your dad.
Yeah.
And I had the Super Bowl already recorded. Man, I had this sucker on the hard drive forever.
That's what's up.
Emphasis on the hard drive. Hey, Janet, you come by too, but
Tim, do you have a preference in Sunday's game?
No, I don't really watch sports. That's crazy.
I just didn't want to assume. I really don't remember talking much sports with you in the past. I know you've probably, as a guest of the podcast, have allowed us to continue.
I'm a Marvel fan.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm kind of a nerd, bro. So
more nerd than
I'm tall
Marvel.
as hell and didn't play no bad. I played basketball twice.
You know what? I have a show idea. I pitched to. I sent somebody a DM about a show I want to pitch, and that is exactly the pitch.
Tall.
I'm not.
It's called
I'm
no
not gonna
RBs
get
or no
so
rebounds.
I'll tell Tim
No reads.
and Garrett and Carlos off the show.
There we go.
I would definitely like to know. People be talking sports. I'd be like,
Yeah.
You're agreeing with everyone.
Yeah,
I hate them.
The outfit. They added me in something about the Cowboys or whatever, and I just sent some.
Shout out to the outfit.
Yeah, shout out the outfit. Shout out Mel. So Mel, I think it was Mel. He tagged me in something, and I was just I put some laughing emojis or whatever. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Hey, why you laughing, bro?
Yeah, I didn't know.
My owner just died. You're laughing. Skull.
Right, and then
I'm literally
I looked
dead.
at all the Houston people that he tagged, and nobody was laughing. So I was just did I do this wrong? I don't know. I just left it there, though.
That's Tim. Everything's hilarious. Everything's a joke to Tim.
Yeah, exactly. So, Yeah.
Shout out, Mel. We actually met them at the Fat Tony's show out in Austin. That was a good time. They're actually cool guys.
Mel is cool, bro.
Yeah.
On the earth, man. Like, cool guy for real.
Real quick, we'll get back to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Garrett and I, for the last 2 years, we have made bets. It started 2 years ago. We bet on the Falcons and the Patriots. We both wanted to pick the Falcons. I got stuck with them. And I was pretty happy in that first half. I
bet.
Yeah, Kang was really happy too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I felt so bad
Kang.
that I only know one Falcons fan. And so every meme I came across, I made sure to tag Kang.
Look, man, I was sitting at Kang's house. He was so happy.
Yeah.
Everybody, I was the only one going for the Patriots.
They're celebrating at halftime.
Oh, I was sitting there quiet.
Drinks going.
That's my guy, man. Shout out Kang.
I once had to sit in a room while the Denver Broncos were getting their shit kicked in the Super Bowl with the Patriots fan that was on the sports podcast. I literally sat there the whole time. He was just relishing in it because I was just trying not to cut.
Nice.
But then the second year, I definitely wanted to pick the Eagles. Picked right. Told you boys. And now we are here. It is the Rams against the Patriots. Who would have thunk? We've combined our last two bets. We will be chugging Tall Boys. Or one of us will.
Yeah.
Garrett will be chugging a Tall Boy. We will be adding the 6-pack of silence. You can't talk until you finish the 6-pack. And it's going to be a really shitty beer.
The 6-pack of silence.
What like beer,
that? What did we do last time? It was just
Hopadillo.
Yeah,
we went to Walgreens and just
because Walgreens used to have a brand of beer that was terrible.
With the because I used to work at Walgreens.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was like Big Flats.
It's like $3.99.
Yes.
Big Flats.
Yes.
Shit was horrible.
Yeah, dude.
Hey.
She was aged on Band-Aids.
But bruh,
yeah.
I used to get drunk off.
Damn, I wish I could go back to
You
the
sick
Soulja Boy
bastard.
It
question.
was cheap, bro.
I wish we could go back to the Soulja Boy question because that's what I'd say it smells like.
Yeah, Big Flats.
Big Flats.
And you never had it either.
Exactly.
You're
I
going
all
off.
his drinks in Big Flats, bro. Straight
That's what he
up.
washed.
I shotgunned one once and without knowing how it was going to taste. And I was like, I feel violated. And so that's what we were going for. It's not how it ended up. I instead picked the highest percentage alcohol that Garrett gave me the list of. So we're going to combine those two, and we're going to add a third. In this one, it doesn't sound as serious as we were going to make it out to be, but it kind of is. And that's no hat on the podcast for a month.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was for an episode.
Oh, I'm talking for a month.
What?
This is big baller brand.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Big baller
honestly,
brand.
I think you want to lose the bet because I think you're trying to
No.
assess whether or not people like the ponytail you're going.
No.
I'm like
I'll take the hat off right now.
Hey, look at the locks. Woo!
I think you want to be
There is-
known for
there
this
is no-
ponytail.
What else can we do drink wise? That's really what brought me to it.
Butt chug, dude.
Oh my.
No.
Alright, check this out.
I like that it
If you
instantly
lose, you
sparked
have
an
to
idea.
dye your hair.
Yeah. Or if you lose, you gotta shave it.
No.
Or-
Let's
or
dye
get
it,
a
but
dumb
let's-
tattoo.
I feel like I lose that one harder than he does.
Let's do
Yeah.
like hot pink.
Yeah.
You have to dye a hot pink.
Let's do.
Yeah, for a month.
I feel like in order to throw ideas out there, you got to participate.
Oh.
I don't watch sports, bro.
Then let's bet on who dies first in Marvel Endgame.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Or-
wow, okay.
Or how about y'all dye your beards?
That would, okay. That would be something.
I don't even have it. Dude, this is just pubic hair on a chin.
My
Nice. I used to
See-
be there, bro. You just gotta keep shaving it off. It's gonna
Keep
come.
shaving.
They
It's gonna
say-
come right back,
That's
bro.
what
Like fully shaved because I just buzz this shit off. I'm not trying to have baby
So-
face where I have to like.
I used to want baby face. Now it's just like
I'm here
full.
now.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go back.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get here, bro, you're gonna appreciate
You know
it.
what,
I've
man?
gotten to here, and this is disgusting.
I still get.
And I still only want
asked. They say, "How old are you?"
Yeah.
I'm 30. You look younger than 30.
Nah, that's because black don't crack. Toast to
That's
that.
what I tell them.
Oh shit!
Touch
Good
your phone,
thing
alright.
Jeremy
I
don't
thought we had our
crack.
first spill in a while.
Jeremy doesn't crack.
Garrett,
you know?
because
Okay.
you
Wait
lost-
a minute.
Porn on Twitter.
huh?
Porn on Twitter.
You came across some
Whoa.
porn on Twitter.
Yeah.
We just go back
I
to
can
the
drink the
old
Colonel.
school.
By the
Okay.
way, bro, Twitter be wildin', bro.
Wow.
Like,
Straight porn.
It's
No.
a jungle.
like-
It's a jungle.
it's like
If you're just shaking ass on there, you're losing.
it's
Oh,
yeah.
Jeez.
Well, that one let
I'm
him
gonna go
know.
ahead and say pause to that. But anyway,
Right.
so, bro, Twitter be wildin' to the point it's like a barren like wasteland with no laws. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you know what didn't help Tumblr stopped letting you post porn.
Tumblr, you gotta let that.
So
back.
hey, I missed the Tumblr wave completely. Like I wasn't even around. By the time I got a Tumblr, I was looking trash. Like they was like, bro, like why you got?
Frank Ocean was like, why are you here?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Tyler was like, bro, you late, dog. So,
Tyler's got 2 Instagrams now. That's how deep it got.
Shit, back in the day, that was the Odd Future website. Was just their Tumblr. It was not no fucking website.
I missed that wave, bro.
Tumblr, bring
but yeah, they are wild on Twitter. But yeah,
who picked the team last year?
Since you lost, I'm gonna let you pick.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I got to pick last year.
I'm gonna stay consistent. Last night I said the Patriots win 33-17.
So you're going with the Patriots?
I am.
Alrighty. Well then I will go with the Rams. Now, here's the thing.
I'm gonna go with Travis Scott.
Stays winning.
Yeah.
I'm out of this demon beer. I'm sorry. I would have toasted with you.
It's all right.
You want some of this?
I don't know. I have to drive 6 minutes to the house. Yeah, let's get some.
That's the one that he wanted us to keep. He said you're not good enough to drink it.
Oh,
just drink it. It was for work, but I have more I can get. Just drink it.
Are you sure, bro?
Yes. Just drink, but you got a shotgun it.
Heck no.
No, sir. I was just a test.
I don't want to pee twice on this show.
No one's ever peed twice.
That's how you know the show's
That would
going
actually
too
be a
long.
record.
Wait, so somebody's peed before me?
Yeah, almost every episode.
Okay.
I've walked away and peed, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's a beer podcast.
Okay, I thought I was like breaking like some sacred rules.
No.
He was breaking news.
It'd be weird if you just sitting here like having to pee. Yeah.
Just pee.
But yeah, I honestly think the
yeah,
Patriots are going to win. I like the Rams. I said on that same podcast that I didn't think they were going to get to the Super Bowl, but I guess I have a good shot as any, man. I wouldn't pick them if I wasn't in this predicament, but I mean, shit, you'll be picking first next year too, because Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson, Jerm, is finna run a hole in y'all's asses.
What do you think the score is?
You know what's funny?
You don't have this part. We don't have to be right.
Yeah,
right.
Hey, so this beer is actually another pause. Hoarder's Endowment.
Yeah.
Big pause.
Yeah.
Big pause.
Big pause.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's some type of movie reference, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. So
all I know is this hoarder is endowed, and I'm drinking it. Pause.
Look, I don't have it being a blowout. I have it being a close game, though. Gary, I know you're trying to ask me that real quick.
Blowout?
I don't have it. Oh, man. Your hair can get blown out.
Whoa.
This is Tim Woods, and welcome to the Pause Podcast.
Pause.
Guys, we'd like to take a pause here to get a word from our sponsors. Tim Woods with the Pause Company.
Yeah.
Are you saying anything questionable in your podcast? Have the Pause Association come through.
Sponsored by the Endowed, or what was it called?
The Hoarders Endowment.
Hoarders Endowment.
and blowing outs. And blowouts.
Blow out your hair, blow out your bed, it don't matter. Pause.
Bro,
you just have to sell the clean version of that audio, but until then you just send people what it sounds like with something in the back like a water print, but for audio.
Nice. We making millions over here, man.
Just $1 million ideas on the On Top podcast.
You know what's funny? I actually were rooting for the Rams this season. That was like my second team to watch. They were so fun to watch all season.
Yeah, they were really fun to watch. Yeah.
And I said that on Snap a few times. And now we're playing them. I was like, really?
Yeah,
what a coincidence.
So fun is it?
I wish I could see my face. It's like I don't know what they're talking about. Football face. I be trying to agree. Like hella people be talking to me like when I go to the barbershop and stuff like that. They be like, some Rams. It sounds like Latin to me. I just want everybody to know that.
I know this will be real quick. Obviously, you think the Patriots win.
Jerm is turning on the Patriots.
I don't know. I haven't even thought of a score yet. I don't think I even thought of a score in the KC game. I was just more nervous of our defense.
Yeah.
I was too. I did not think it was going to hold up the way it did.
All right, well, then I have
trashed the whole
season.
This
right.
Out. If anybody at this table wants to teach me football, I'll sit there and watch.
Most definitely, bro.
Go watch the Super Bowl with Jerm.
Yeah.
We could. You know what?
It's the game of all games.
That could be dad time, man. We could talk about football.
Father, son.
We're dads.
Yeah, dads.
Yeah.
This will be a question for Tim and the table to field. But off the top of your head, if you could think of some of the superheroes that would have the ability to save the Titanic.
Superman.
What the hell?
Wait, say that again?
Aquaman?
But
Mr. Freeze? Oh, he's a villain.
Oh yeah, he's a villain.
All right, so
are we talking DC or Marvel?
Superhero.
This is the situation. The Titanic is already cracked. Like, it's already hit the avalanche. What superheroes can save it? Because...
The Flash.
But would he be able to? Where's he going to take all the people?
He's going to run on water. He's fast.
I'm going to say...
They had 2,500 people on the boat.
And he's the fastest man alive.
Okay, where is he going to put 2,500 people?
Land.
I'm going to say...
Where is land, though?
He can literally run to China in a second. My man's going to be okay.
I'm going to say the Wonder Twins.
The Wonder Twins.
They would turn into another boat.
Turn into the shape of the Titanic.
Without the crack.
Turn into the shape of the captain of the Titanic.
I like that.
Yeah.
Batman. Does Batman do it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Hell no.
Superman might.
Yeah.
Might is questionable.
Yeah.
I don't know why that came up. No.
Why not?
He smash. Hulk don't fix.
Yeah, Hulk don't fix.
Hulk don't fix, bro.
You don't have to fix as much as he could literally. He has the strength to go to the bottom of the fucking ocean, plant, and soar up and just grab it and take and land on.
But when I said the Flash, who can go to China in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flash would have all them
I'm talking. You pick one.
Girl, you crazy.
The Flash could do it. The Flash could technically run back in time and make it not happen.
That's true.
We have a father here. We have a father soon to be. Yeah. Tim, I want to know, one, what advice do you seek from Jerm? And two, what kind of father and what kind of family do you hope to shape?
So, advice that I seek, we already spoke about that prior to the show. And like what type of father? I just want to be. I want my son to be 10 times better than I am. You know what I'm saying? Last night I read him, Jack and the Giant Beanstalk, and he was kicking up a storm. That's tight. But I just want to be a cool dad. You know, I don't want to be the dad that's like, oh my God, it's my dad. You know.
Aren't all dads that though? Eventually,
yeah. At some point in time they are. But I just want to be a cool dad. But I also want to be the dad that you know, teaches his son the right way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shout out my dad. He taught me a lot of stuff. But I just want to do 100 times better than he did. You know what I'm saying? But still shout out Pops.
Right.
And I just want my son to be able to be honest with me. And hopefully we can be really good friends. I really want to be his friend. And one thing my dad used to tell me a lot was like, I'm not your friend, son.
Yeah, I'm not one of your friends.
I'm not one of your friends. I will beat that.
That's how usually it's a comment about Lil. I'm not one of your little friends.
Yeah, Lil. You got to throw Lil in front of that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I remember so many times like people be knocking at the door. Can Tim come outside and play? Little do they know, boys just got their ass whooped.
He's still in the background.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm still, you know, debating on whether I want to run away or just kill myself. But you know. Niggas was just knocking at the door like, yeah, we got a nice little basketball game going outside. Like, where Tim at? You know? Or I just got the new Xbox. What's up? Nah, bro.
You guys, you know what? I think I'm just gonna read up here for today.
I think I'm gonna read ahead and get it in on next week's lesson.
Yeah, that was me for sure, bro. Dad was whooping that ass. Like,
what are some things that you want to take from your father and implement as a father yourself?
I'm definitely gonna be whooping that ass.
Yeah.
But hopefully my son is not like, you know, super bad or whatever. I don't think he will be. My mom said actually when I was born, out of her 3 children, I was the calmest one, and everybody always thinks I'm high. Like, before I even was smoking weed, people was like, are you high? And I was like, no, what is high?
I might as well get.
Yeah, but she was like, I came out, and I was just like, when? You know what I'm saying?
I was like, when?
Like, when? You know what I'm saying? So I think my son is going to be like that. But, man, I just really want that boy to, like, be anything he want to be, man, and I'm gonna let him know he can be. You know.
That's real. Yeah, I like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
How soon does he become part of the music?
That's kind of what I was gonna get.
So if you pay attention to Toby's music, he just dropped a song about his, and I've been knowing that forever.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, if you tell, we gonna have to box. And like, I would box Toby, but that nigga swole. So like, you know what I'm saying? I feel
Calculated risk here.
I feel like I would slide him, but you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like eventually, you know, it would just be like, all right.
He's big as shit, bro.
Maybe friends, bro.
Yeah, he's
I was just playing, dog.
I liked it when we were cool.
Yeah, you know, let's just go hang out.
Remember DC?
Yeah,
remember
DC,
Wale was there?
But nah, what was the question? Cause like I'm drinking.
Oh, how soon does how soon do you?
Do you want to get your kid in the studio?
Not even that, like
exactly.
Or in videos, like in your own videos.
So is it crazy that I don't want anybody close to my kid for like maybe 6 months?
No, I think that's a pretty.
Right,
I thought you were gonna come out with like 4 years, and I was like, Tim, the kid's gonna be a little slow, but
yeah,
dude,
you know,
hey,
he's
that's
gonna
your
be
kid.
in college, and it's like, hey guys, this is my son.
Yeah.
You know, just in case.
I wasn't hiding my son from the world.
I was hiding the world for my son.
I might pull a Michael
Head
Jackson
ass.
and put a blanket over his head and be like, yeah,
Blanket.
yeah, that's my son, Blanket Woods.
You gonna be like DJ Khaled and go live in the hospital room?
I'm definitely not gonna do that because I know my wife and I know Lita is crazy as hell, and I know for a fact she's gonna be going off. She's gonna be like, really?
Is this what we're doing?
Hormones at the peak, yeah.
Bro, I'm not even gonna take a chance, dog. So
By the way, shout out Lita.
yeah, shout
Congratulations
out,
to both of you guys, obviously,
Thank you.
on the
marriage and baby. You know what I'm saying? Blazing babies worldwide.
Yeah, man.
You know, heck yeah.
Jerm, do you have any further advice? I mean, y'all had a talk before, but is there anything that y'all didn't run through?
Just be there for your kids.
And this is for everybody with children, really.
Everybody.
One, I have no choice because Lita's crazy as hell, and then two, I'm gonna be there for my guy.
Yeah, that's
man.
it.
Like I'm super excited about that, and I've always had the conversation about guys who have never been there for their kids and stuff, and it's just like it's nuts to me.
Yeah.
How you got a little you walking around
and you can't take care of him.
and you can't take care of him.
You
like,
made the child. You got to take care of the child. He or she didn't ask to be in this world.
Just like we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
our parents took care of us. So I mean, at the end of the day, bro, just show your son as much love as your pop showed you. Like you said, be cool.
Right.
I think I'm pretty cool. With
My pops
daughters.
wasn't that cool, but I'm gonna be cool though.
I think one of my daughters said tonight, "You're pretty cool, Dad," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that it makes you feel cool, just to see the
makes you feel cool. Be like, I'm gonna draw back a little bit. I'm gonna make sure they know I'm stacked.
Especially if you're having a bad day and you go and pick them up from daycare and they run, Daddy, man, that's like the best thing ever.
Man, I can't wait.
Dog,
bro.
that's so
I just
fun.
remembered this. A couple months ago, Jerm had posted this video of his kids being 4 cute. And I was like, yo, that's fucking cute. He said, baby fever. I said, fuck no. No, I will enjoy your kids from afar. Pause.
It's all good, bro.
Everybody says that.
You eventually gonna shoot the club up, dog.
Man.
Yeah, eventually.
And when you do,
Yeah.
I'm going to be right there.
Yeah.
I knew you was
Eventually.
happening.
If you guys don't feel like sharing it, that's cool. But do you possibly have a name already in mind? That's allowed to be y'all's secret, though.
Yeah, we definitely have a name, but like I know once I make it home, if I tell y'all boys,
Right.
Hey,
I
I will never be back.
how
on
about you say it
podcast.
like this? His name is, and I'll just do the
Exactly.
So let me suggest
We'll let you live for
the
the
baby's
night.
already going to be like exotic. Carlos.
Exotic.
That boy said exotic.
Carlos, right?
I don't know what to say for the
Is
player.
the baby Hispanic? No. Like, that's pretty fucking player.
Carlos Woods.
I'm just saying, bro. Think about it.
All right, I'm gonna say
Think about it.
Kanye said it. He wants his kid to be a Republican, so everyone knows that he loves white people. What better name than Garrett?
I was gonna say I love white
Does
people.
it get lighter?
I definitely love white people. I love my people. I love Mexican people. I love Filipino people. I love all of them. His name is.
Nah, don't worry. It's not.
I'm not
Carlos.
gonna take.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
If it was Carlos, my bad.
It has Slavic origins.
Okay, cool.
It has Slavic origins.
Not Slavic.
Slavic.
Slavic. My nigga.
Oh, I was about to say. That's why I was like, wait.
Yeah, my son's name is Spit Woods. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds like
That'd
a
be some rapper
name.
shit.
Yeah, that sounds like a rapper name right there.
Spitter.
Spit of Woods.
Shout out
To the-
Prince.
There probably is a Spit of
He's
Woods.
a dad. Shout out, Spitter.
And shout out everybody with the last name Woods, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Including the method.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Which leads me to my next question.
Exactly.
What do you think Tim Woods stands for?
So anyway, I'm gonna give y'all a little brief history. So I used to work at Metro for the city, right? So you got each floor. Each floor you go up, everybody makes more money. I was trying to get to the next floor all the time. So anyway, I think it was the 8th floor, and they was like, man, the 8th floor is all about you, man. And I was like, what do you mean? And it was just like, you just gotta go one day, take your bags, go to the 8th floor. And I went to the 8th floor, and it was a whole bunch of Tim Woods signs, memorabilia, everywhere. I got a foam finger that has Tim Woods on it. Tim Woods is #1. So it's like this acronym. I don't know what the hell it means, but it's something.
Transport. Okay. Inventory.
Yeah.
Motion. Waiting. Overproduction. Overprocessing. Defects. Skills.
So I've been here since the beginning of time, y'all. And
the Tim Woods method.
Wild thing about it is, I couldn't even get a job on my own floor because I didn't have the right credentials, but it was all about me.
It was the Tim Woods floor.
It was the Tim Woods floor, bro. Like,
you couldn't even get
that's a Mulch Monday right there. If they'll let you back in.
Yeah.
And if it's still set up.
Man, shout out to my sister Brittany. She was saying that I should have heard him say Slovak origins. She's watching the show.
Slavic.
Yeah, that's exactly what
she said. Jerm still don't have it.
Oh, it went away.
Hey, I got you. I'll look the word up for you. Here's what we're saying.
Slavic origins.
She's watching. Slavic origins, bro. Shout out sis, man. Straight up. She be nuts.
That's what we're doing.
There it is.
Yeah. Slavic.
I thought he said Slavic. That's why I was like, wait a minute. What?
So
forgive me.
You have the Durag Report. You also
Yes,
have 2WessBoyz. How long has 2WessBoyz been going on now?
This will be 3 years this year.
Oh, shit.
This guy, he's supposed to have been on it,
Hey,
man.
so it's really messed up. So when he walked in here, I was like, dang, I ain't been on this boy podcast. But I'm over here drinking beers.
You know what's funny?
Guys.
His brother was on the podcast before him.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mo. You
Mo.
really making me look good out here.
If it makes you feel better, we never have had himself or Bill and Posse yet. So.
We had him. No, we had himself there.
Well, yeah, when he was with Tim.
Yeah.
But you haven't had Villain Posse.
Yeah.
Nah, you haven't had
No, shit. The posse of villains ran me up at our birthday event last year.
The posse of villains.
And they were like, we need to, and it was all of them. I was like, oh shit, like we need to get it done right now.
Them boys
Garrett,
live,
set it up.
Man,
Yeah, they live.
And like they got some crazy ass music. Like my little brother has been letting me hear like some wild stuff, and like I be asking that boy for beats for Mulch Monday, and like he's just like Kanye, save all the good beats for himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, hey, what you doing with that or whatever? And he's like, oh, that's for the posse, you know, blah blah blah. Then I don't know why he does this. He sets me up for failure. So he'll play the beat, and then he'll be like, oh, but this is a song to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you trash.
Well, yeah, man. This will be 3 years. Me and Kane.
Big
Y'all go to
Kane.
all DSPs and download that boy Big Kane's new songs Way Up and In My Mind. Y'all go and do that for the culture.
Featured on the Made in Houston playlist.
Yeah.
By the way.
Those songs
Y'all
are hard.
go and download that too. It was super dope on Spotify.
Shout out Verse and shout out Jamie Hancock, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
shout
my
out Soulja
guys.
Boys, man.
Shout out Freddie Inglewood.
Bum.
Yeah.
So,
respectfully.
Fred's a bum.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. That boy
Wait.
can rap his
Yeah,
ass
he
off,
can.
though.
Yeah.
Hey, you
What-
guys are due for a show too as well.
Hey man, we were there 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's
we
book
we
it
made one
sometime
more appearance
after
than
March
Tim.
15th.
Man, I got a lot of stuff going on in
Yeah,
March.
man, we gotta get Tim in
Just
there.
tell us when
And
Tim's coming and
hey,
we're gonna-
Toby, you too, brother.
Yeah, Toby New Wiggly, if you watching, man, my boys want you on the podcast.
We record
Also,
that.
sorry
we record that
for
beer. We know
all
you
the
recorded
language.
beer.
Oh yeah, Toby probably was like, oh, these niggas cursing, I'm about to get off here.
Take that like back real quick.
Take
Let me
that.
take this light back one time. Nah, but
Hold
like
that.
on a serious note, like Toby not even like that. Like he's the farthest thing from judgment of like you
Live
can
and
do
let
whatever.
live type shit.
Yeah, you know
That's
what I'm
his
saying?
way. And
It's just his walk, and it's really inspirational at times because it's like he can operate in multiple, you know, different scenarios, sceneries, or whatever. But he just kind of stick to what he does. But he comes from a background that is, you know, really gutter. You know what I'm saying? But he just chose a path, man, and he's sticking to it. It's very honorable.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
live.
Yeah.
One time, Toby from the SWAT, you know.
Yeah.
But so, what can people expect here in year 3? How do you want to change y'all's game up?
Year 3, oh man, we actually we sat down. I think maybe about earlier this. I was about to say February. Well, this month, and we wrote down the list of people that we want to have more entrepreneurs this year, more R&B artists, more women artists. Obviously hip hop scene. We just wrote down a list of people from the city that we want to have that we haven't talked to.
Jameson, obviously, you want to have on. I've seen
Jameson,
that every single time.
Yeah. And every single time he watched that.
Oh, really?
And he retweets it like every single time.
Wait, Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson.
Jameson?
Yeah, white man Jameson.
Jameson.
Yeah, like seriously, like I'll tweet him and I'll say, still need you on the podcast, and he'll retweet it or he'll like the tweet.
What is that about? I'm connected out here, dog.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. But we haven't had him on, every time I send it on.
It's coming, bro.
Oh, I already know.
2019, bro.
We want to do more content like this. We're in the process of getting the Mevo.
Nice.
So that's next for Kang and myself. Get a YouTube channel going.
Nice.
Hopefully travel some places and interview some of these artists.
Other than like Tim Woods, is there like a top 5 that you need to get on?
Yes.
You need to get on. Yeah.
Yeah. Toby, of course.
Yeah.
We've emailed Megan Thee Stallion, of course.
Yeah.
I'd love to have her on.
She go hard, man.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hey, Megan. You know what? I would
her
love.
and Ken the Man are just fucking killing right now.
Yeah.
Megan really killing.
Shout out Ken the Man, bro.
Ken the Man hard.
Slept on, bro. In
Hard.
my personal opinion, bro, like
she goes on.
She really like
also on the Made in Houston playlist this month.
She really like destroying a lot of people that's like at the top of their game.
Of course.
Like, yeah.
I would love to have. You know what? I would love to just sit down and talk to B King.
Me too, man. Yeah,
he's hilarious.
I feel like we'd get along.
Yeah, he's a snap.
Holla at me.
B King, holla at Southside Connection to WessBoyz.
Yeah,
we'll make some things happen, brother.
Hey, but shout out the agency, bro. Shout out Tisa. Shout out Luna. Shout out.
Those guys are crazy.
Desi, you interviewed them?
Not yet.
You gotta interview them boys. They wild, dog.
I saw the video that Kane sent us when they were in the studio. I guess it was
a couple days ago.
The viral video. Oh, those dudes are crazy.
Yeah. Check it out.
They're wild.
Yeah, they're super wild. Shout out to y'all.
They've locked into something.
But like when
they're just murdering
when
right
you
now.
talk to them boys, like when I talk to Nova or when I talk to Tisa or whatever, or you talk to Deji or whatever, they just be like, yeah, what's up? They just like
they know when to turn up.
They calm, you know what I'm saying? But like they turned though.
Yeah.
Shout out them boys.
So I think we have a good list and some things.
Brewing.
Some things plotting, hopefully.
Yeah.
Some merch.
There we go. Okay, 2WessBoyz merch.
Okay, we want some things to happen this year,
and
we just want to. I think the word for me and Kane this year with the podcast is more consistency. We weren't as consistent towards the end of last year, so we want to be.
What brought that on?
I guess Kane working in the studio,
right?
And I didn't want to interrupt his. I want everybody to win,
right?
I'm here.
Yeah,
the podcast will always be here.
Right.
Go do your thing.
Not to cut you off. By the way, that boy used to be my roommate in college. Kang was one of my roommates, but like
he's our stepfather.
Yeah,
he is our stepfather.
But nah, Kingsley, IDM, if you hear this right now, you my bro, I love you. This guy, man, is just like legendary because he was like the first one of the homies to like really. Like, hey, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make this a thing. So he's working at Barron. I don't know if that's big to everybody else, but I let him know as soon as he got hired on, and that was like his full-time job.
Right.
I was like, nigga, you lit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
he's not booking studio time. People are booking studio time with him.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this is the bro. I've been knowing him from jump. You know what I'm saying? So, like, shout out my bro. That's inspirational for real.
Real quick, you've had him as a roommate how is he as a roommate? Is he courteous?
No, that boy is quiet.
Wait, why are y'all asking him?
dishes?
You forget, I ruined him also.
It's a roll off question.
So I hope I'm not gonna get him in trouble.
Oh shit!
Like, when he was younger, that boy had the hose, dog. Like, hey, that boy had the hose.
He did,
and I was just like.
Then Stormzy came.
And I'm not trying to offend my wife, but like I'm like, dang, King's bringing more than I am.
Wrap it up, bro. You better wrap that hoe up.
I was like, dang, bro, I got to step it up. Young Gang in there, like doing his thing, bro. You know
so did you also feel that when you were roommates with Kang? Did Kang have a lot of hoes with you?
Look, Kang was a committed man. He was with Sherelle. Hey sis, she was with Sherelle.
Shout out sis, man.
No, Kang was cool. We got that's when we had got Sparrow, man, and he was just in there making music. I knew what was coming. Yeah. Cause I remember when Kang first told me like 2009, he was like, bro, I'm really gonna get into this music thing. I was like, do it, bro. I said, if you're gonna do this, Kang, do it. You got the juice. And living with him for a year, it's like I saw the people coming in and him working like tedious long nights of recording in his room to where he's at now is just a testimony to his patience, his grind.
Right.
Yeah. Like it's nothing more I can say. That dude really started from the trenches.
Right.
And he worked his way. He taught himself. Like I remember, you know your homies. Some of the beats was like, but you knew it was there. You knew it was coming. And once he found that his stride, it was a wrap.
No stop.
So
Kang's actually produced the last Mulch Monday of season 1, episode 15. He produced that mug. So shout out on that game.
Yeah, man. And I remember when he was an intern at Barron. That's when we were living together, and he was an intern. And he would tell me of all the things that was going on in the studio, and we would just talk. We would just talk about it. He's like, bro, one day I'm gonna be an engineer there, and this, that, and the third. And then he had already got his degree, but he went back to school and got an engineering degree or his certificate. And really, like, I saw him he was working a good job, and he left that, not to put his business out there.
Right.
No, yeah.
But that's like the next step. You know?
Pursuing the dream.
And he pursued, he locked in. It was like nights he would just be in there. I would hear, I'd go to bed because I had to go to work, but I would hear him 1, 2, 3 in the morning sometimes working on a song or somebody coming in. I remember people just coming in recording. Yeah. Like, legendary songs. 9,000 Bits and Net, the hook was made in me and Kang's apartment. Yeah. Damn. One take, Coop. Shout out my brother Coop.
Shout out Jamie, bro.
Shout out Jamie. Shout out Coop. Like, Coop he had spent the night and I had to go to work. And I got a text in the middle of the day. He was like, bro, you gotta get home and hear what this nigga Coop did. Yeah. And the next thing, when I come in the building, the house, Wes. And I was like, yo.
So you really got to see through the time. Yeah. All that hard work.
Most definitely.
Paying off. You can't help but feel proud about that.
Dog, it's like, and just to see, and when he dropped, we talk daily. That's my guy. I've known him since Westside High School. And that's my guy forever. I'm gonna hold him down. And he told me, he was like, bro, I'm about to drop some music. Right. I was like, dude.
Yeah, those songs are dope.
I was like, cause he started sending me songs. I was like, dog, do it, drop it. I was like, I'm like his biggest fan, bro. Besides I know his lady is his number one fan, but I'm like his biggest fan. I'm like, dog, you got the juice. Like, and when you gonna smack these dudes, he been had the juice.
While we're up in Kang for like the last 2 years, I've always been saying Kang is like this piece of the puzzle that's gonna make a lot of shit in the next, in the coming 2-3 years. Together. Yeah, because the position he holds, and then just like this vision that I hear him have, where it's like the way he thinks about it.
Tell her it's too late to back out.
You're in for life.
Yeah, it's too late.
You're in for life, baby.
And where do you want to go with the Durag Report? It being in its infancy, basically.
You know what? That's my baby. That's the I could talk reckless. I don't have to be.
You don't have Kang giving you the eyes on the other side.
I don't have to be 2WessBoyz. I don't have to interview anybody. I can just talk about what's going on in the culture. Right. That kind of that barbershop. Right. So
what LeBron was trying to get.
And you know what's funny? Like the last few episodes, because we record on Tuesdays, not to throw our bluff out, and we drop it that night.
Right.
And we do all the edits and everything. But like the next day, Joe Budden drops. And like stuff that we talked about the previous night that we didn't know that he was talking about is on their podcast. Right. I'm like, yeah, if we keep dropping it a day before them, they're gonna start to notice. Yeah. So I mean, it's just three dudes just shooting the, you know, I don't cuss, I hardly cuss anymore. Shooting the shish, shooting the breeze. Yeah, shooting the breeze, man.
And do y'all all wear do-rags?
If you watching this, I'm sorry, bro. I just been cussing up a storm in this mud.
Yeah, man. It's all, you know, we let it out a couple times. Toby, I hope you understand. My man didn't mean it.
Yeah, man. You know, it's the beer.
It's the beer. But
the devil's marmalade.
I've never heard that one.
The juice. Hopefully we can get some merch out.
Family Guy reference.
No, yeah, that'd be dope. Hey, one time for Family Guy. Today is their 20th anniversary.
Hey.
What? Yeah.
Shout out Family Guy.
Shout out Family Guy. Yeah, hopefully we can get some merch going, man. That's what I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to get going with 2WessBoyz and Durag Report. So I
Durag Report needs their own durags.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I don't have to wear this Bow Wow durag.
I'm telling you, you know,
he'll spend his $8 somewhere else.
I'm gonna hook the people that I know the best, man. But I talked to Jamie, so we working on something for 2WessBoyz right now. So, you know, in due time, everything. I know Ron wasn't building today. So.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
True. You know, we'll make it.
Do y'all want to
partying?
Do y'all want to eventually draw guests into the Durag Report?
We had two. We've had two.
Yeah.
Two cats. I don't know if I really like the guest route more than the I'm kind of like Joe Budden. I feel like him. I don't like to have guests. I like to just.
It would be more of like a rare thing. Yeah. Like if you're a guest, it's gonna be a worthwhile guest type shit.
Nice.
But if we do have guests, you know, just people that we know that we could tell stories and our old stories and stuff like that.
2WessBoyz first.
Yeah.
You know.
Just do the whole media run.
Yeah.
And we record at a house, which is
a little more lax.
You know, we record at my homeboy's house, so you know we got one mic, so hopefully we can increase our equipment.
Yeah,
you know.
Nice.
But we got to start somewhere.
We
started at Kang's house.
Yeah.
We started in his kitchen.
3 years later.
It came.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to get your plugs, gentlemen? Your social medias.
You want to go?
Got any concerts?
You go.
I go. Follow me. I don't have a Twitter as much as Garrett and Carlos try to say.
You do, bro. It's Totes Not Germ, right? Def's Not Germ.
He was kicked off of Twitter.
And
he has
for what?
For what?
Slander.
Can I sit back and tell this story?
Oh yeah.
So what was it? 2016?
Yes.
Yeah, 16 during the finals.
It was 2016.
I said something about Khloe Kardashian, about her vaginal area. And,
okay.
And,
my man just said vaginal area to be PC.
You know,
I mean,
you see how much I've grown since then, man.
It's not like it hasn't
not
been
very
visited
PC.
a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I said this is when the Cavs were losing.
Better be careful about to get blocked on Twitter.
Hey, straight up.
The Cavs were losing, and I said something about her vaginal area, and I got the
that area.
I got the email like the next day about I think they were going to just do it for a couple hours, you know, the 12 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Twitter
somehow,
jail.
somewhere, it was like, oh, we're going to disable your account. Your account is
You got a
suspended.
life sentence.
And I was like, wow, Kardashian got me kicked off of Twitter.
They made an example.
Dog. I've gotten blocked.
Khloe Kardashian held your head up.
I've gotten blocked by a lot of celebrities, but to get kicked off by a Kardashian, that's legendary.
True. You're basically Tyga.
And that's why you're new, not yours, but the new account.
I gave you the password too. I sent y'all the password.
The bio says, big fan of Khloe Kardashian.
No, of the Kardashians.
That's why I quoted
All
the tweet
of
and laughed.
Not Jerm. Who I am not.
I love it.
Dog. Follow me on Snapchat, DePolo Yeezus. Yes, that is my name. DAPOLO YEEZUS. Yes, DePolo Yeezus. Follow me on IG. That's where I'm usually at, causing chaos.
That's where he's trying to get blocked from next.
I promote a lot of people on there. A lot of good music.
Of course.
You know what? I promoted a lot of great music. I'm I'm bragging on myself.
Yeah.
I put y'all in the door with a lot of good Houston music.
Yeah. Let them know. Say it to the camera.
I put y'all in the door not only with Tim, Jamie, Freddie, Verse, Kane. The list goes on and on. Shout out to Mario Johnson. I put y'all on a lot of good music, man, and I'm gonna be in there one day. I'm just gonna speak that into existence.
There we go. This is the podcast to do it, man. Speak it into existence.
You know, follow me on there, the Polo King, DA_POLO_King, KING, not Kang. Follow our podcast on SoundCloud, Stitcher, Apple, 2WessBoyz. That's the number 2, WESSBOYZ. Follow the Durag Report on SoundCloud and Spotify. The Durag Report on IG and Facebook. Follow our IG and Twitter for 2WessBoyz. Follow us.
Yeah.
Follow Southside Collection. You know what?
Found.
Before I let Tim give his shout outs, I was kind of upset with the Houston Chronicle for not putting Southside or 2WessBoyz in their hip hop podcast of Houston.
Wow.
Even though,
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I saw that today, but I got to give
We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah, I got to give them credit.
Yeah. It was a good list.
They put me on the podcast. I didn't even know Chingo Bling had a podcast. I was like,
Chingo Bling is fucking hilarious.
So
I'm definitely tuning in now.
I was like, oh, okay.
Timothy Woods.
I'm
Plugs?
saying stuff now?
Yeah.
All right, so look.
Sports.
Hey.
For all your sports takes.
For all your sports needs, go to these guys, because I don't watch them all. Check it out. Hey, follow me on anything at The Real Tim Woods if you still do Facebook and you're my mom. Tim Woods, you know what I'm saying?
Tim has a very nice mother, by the way.
Yeah, I got 2 actually. Hey, Thank You Very Mulch is out right now on all streaming platforms. Go to my YouTube, subscribe, show me some love on them views. You know what I'm talking about? And just visit my IG, man. We got Mulch Monday every freaking Monday of life. You know what I'm talking about?
Until he gets tired.
Yeah, Bloomfest 3 coming soon.
Cannot wait. We are Southside Collection, SouthsideCollection.com. We have our playlist that we just put out on Spotify. It's the Made in Houston playlist. If you type in Southside Collection or Made in Houston, it will pop up. As well as our On Tap podcast is on Spotify.
Yes, sir.
On Tap with Southside Collection. If you type in Southside Collection, it should show up.
Type in Southside Collection on Spotify. You will get the Made in Houston playlist. You will get On Tap with Southside Collection and
our
Southside
sports
Collection
podcast.
Sports podcast.
We also have a jam-packed month next month. Every guest that I have booked is someone that we have not had on this show before. So definitely tune in all next month. We got some good ones for y'all. Thank y'all for listening.
Southside Collection on everything. Peace.
And on that note, I gotta pee for the 2nd time.
Shout out Southside Collection.
Straight up.
Yeah, we have to hit that conference.